Scams are unfortunately very common these days, especially surrounding the sale or adoption of dogs. According to the Better Business Bureau, in 2022, consumers lost over 1.3 million to these scams. In this video, I'll break down the common tactics these scammers use so you can protect yourself when searching for your next pet. Let's dig in. Avoid social media groups or pages like these. They look innocent enough, but this is where scammers encourage the victims to come to them, since they're preying upon people who have a love of or desire for a certain breed. If you look into these pages or groups, you'll find posts like these. See all those tags with cities, states, and countries listed? These scammers put those in their advertisements to ensure their pages come up when people are searching locally for puppies, no matter where they are. They also include any commonly searched keywords to funnel traffic to their operation. On this slide, you can see a comment tagging other commenters to join a group. Do not ever click on these links and definitely don't join those groups. Report them to the social media platform as a scam or fraud. This type of scam often occurs when someone's page is hacked. Notice how this ad is one long run-on sentence. Check this oddly placed comma here. Why is miniature dachshunds pups in quotations, and why are both dachshunds and pups plural? Notice the odd wording here. Also, no veterinarian is going to have these puppies on their second round of shots by 9 weeks of age, considering most get their first set by 8 weeks. Look at the odd wording and capitalization in this message. This reads almost like a list of social media tags or search terms instead of formed sentences. Nobody actually talks like this. Photos are sent, but something looks off. These feel very much like stock photos. Same with these next photos here. Where did this larger solid white dog come from? It wasn't in any of the prior pictures. Neither were any of these cream-colored puppies. These dogs don't just look different, they seem to be totally different breeds. The last two also seem to be stock photos. When the seller is asked for a location, they only name a city. When pressed for more clarity, they give a generic street name with no address or other indicators where this puppy can be picked up from. Look at the odd wording here and here. They're also asking for a reservation fee. This is a complete stranger asking you for money for a dog you know very little about. That's kind of fishy. Notice the odd phrasing here. They're starting to get pushy. There's more odd wording, and why are we suddenly discussing multiple puppies now? Here they are being pushy again. They're starting to get nervous and wanting to rush it. Check out the odd phrasing and bad grammar in this one big run-on sentence. Suddenly a wife is involved? It kind of makes them liars to claim to care where their babies go, but are selling them to random strangers online. Nowhere in this rambling paragraph did they give an answer on the age of these puppies. Here they are getting pushy again. They claim the mom was sold, but those puppies looked very young in the photos. Why wouldn't they have photos of her regardless? And not even a mention of the sire. Their response is that oddly capitalized tag string copied and pasted from the start of the conversation. It's definitely not a direct answer for this person's question about socialization. They're getting impatient again. This person called them out with reverse image searched photos. Those definitely were stock images. Check out the odd grammar, capitalization, and wording in the scammer's response. So they haven't taken a single new photo of any of their puppies they've produced in 4 whole years? That's really weird. Look at the odd wording and spelling in this message. The real reason they haven't updated these photos is because there are no puppies to sell. These photos are stock images or stolen from other sources. Breeders know to watermark their puppy pictures for this exact reason. Here you can see they're trying to be pushy again and rush the process. Look at the odd wording here. Notice here how they say the puppies are for adoption in this message. Here they are trying to rush the conversation already. Isn't it amazing luck that after this person divulged their location first, that the seller just happens to be only 2 hours away? What a coincidence! Have you noticed how they use puppy and puppies out of context? Check out the odd phrasing here. Suddenly, these puppies were intentionally bred. Remember in the previous message, they were for adoption for $550. Purebred golden retriever puppies from a reputable breeder cost between $1,500 to $2,000. So, why are these puppies so cheap? More odd phrasing here. What paperwork are they referencing? And nowhere in this word salad was the question about socialization addressed. Again, more odd phrasing in this message. And notice we have more of the search keyword type phrasing in this message here that scammers regularly use. This is not a conversational speech pattern. Look closely at these photos and the video. Most of these puppies are of varying age, size, color, and facial shape. The only consistency is the still that was taken from the video. Also, take into account there isn't a single photo of these puppies together. Check out the peculiar phrasing in this message. When asked for a location, the seller replies with only the city name and no specifics on where the puppy can be picked up from. More weird phrasing here. They're also asking for a deposit. And in this message, they're building urgency to hurry and seal the deal, creating the idea of high demand to pressure the person into sending the money. Here you can see they're asking for wire transfer methods. Scammers often use PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, or gift cards for payment, since this can all be done anonymously. Once they have your money, they'll either block you or come up with more ways to extract more money, like embargo fees, exam fees, or other out of the blue costs to get the puppy or dog to you. Here in this absurdly long run on sentence, we have more weird phrasing. This is another example of the copy and paste responses from previous points in the conversation. Also, notice how the seller did nothing to address this person's concerns. You should never ever send money online to adopt or purchase a dog or puppy. Ethical breeders will never sell their puppies online, and with legitimate adoptions, the interview and meet and greets are always done in person. Scammers use tactics that are easy to fall for if you're not vigilant. By knowing the indicators, you can avoid being their next target. Take your time, ask questions, and never send money without thorough research. Until next time, stay curious and keep digging.